Hello, welcome to 100% Twisted, Being a Boss podcast. Shit's getting weird. I'm literally somebody's videoing me doing a podcast. It's kind of the coolest thing. We're here to tell you all the stuff about the things coming up in Twisted Dough and my personal life. So it's been pretty fun. Been off podcast for quite a while now, but we have some epic changes coming in January. Some cool stuff happening to me. Some cool stuff happening to Twisted Dough. We have, I've been trying to find like my purpose and my passion of like where Twisted Dough wants to go. Like, of course, we sell dough. That's so much fun. But I have like this deeper need in life, you know, where you feel like you're missing something or like you're not sure you're fulfilling yourself quite. So I've been thinking about it. Been on lives about it. Done a podcast about it. I'm still single. No worries. So now my purpose and my passion is like, what am I going to do to give back? What am I going to do to, what is my mission with Twisted Dough? Well, a lot of people tell me your mission is talking to us, giving back to us, giving us support and feedback, or just getting on live and spending time with us because we want to know you in the business. We want to know more than just we eat your dough, Rose. Like we keep your dough in our fridge. We want to know more about you. We want to know all your tea in your life, and we want to stay connected. So I want to give back to women, or it could be men too, but we're talking about women, going over to any center, women struggling, women coming back from any kind of trauma they may face. I obviously had my own. We have that all the way in all my podcasts. You can listen to some deep, dark stuff like while I was in my trauma. I podcasted when I was like crying in the middle of the night. I'd podcast it just so I could go back and remember and like hear about myself or hear myself go, wow, you've come a long way. Now I can talk about it and not just profusely cry on camera. So I want to go and give to women. I want my consumers to actually pick where I'm going to go and be something in your community I can go give to and pour out my love. So I was like, oh, we could donate. You know, a lot of people are doing that donation stuff now, like on a monthly basis. They're picking somebody they're like giving money to. They're like, Rose, you don't have to give your money. Give your time, give your love, your energy, your support. So this year I want to dive deep in that. So once every 2 months or so, I want you as a consumer to like help me pick where I'm going. I want to show up with food and flowers to some place of need and sit there and talk to them about how I overcame stuff, how I got back from my trauma, how are you so low? I'm going to show you some of my videos because it's low. And how'd you get to where you are now? How'd you not end up with an alcohol issue or a drug issue or whatever it may be? And I'm like, one foot in front of the other, you just do it. Like you don't get an option. So being single, I didn't have an option. I didn't have anybody to fall onto or help, like, hey, don't worry about work or don't worry about your bills. Like we'll get through this. Nope, it was either I pay them or I move back in with mom and dad. 35, didn't want to do that. 33 when that happened. So I just did the shit I needed to do. So that's one epic thing coming up in Twisted Dough that I'm super passionate about. Super passionate. Do I tell you about what we want to do on YouTube? Do I tell them? YouTube, man, I've always wanted to stay up with YouTube and I just can't seem to do it. I need a mission, I need a purpose, or what are we going to do with it? So I know what I'm doing. Me and Courtney, we're coming to visit you. We're going to shock one of you once a month. We're going to blow your mind and show up at your doorstep. When you order from Twisted Dough, whatever time, we're not going to tell you. We're not going to give a heads up. Somebody's going to order off the printer. Courtney and I are going to book a flight. And we're literally going to deliver your dough. Because if you order it, you're going to be waiting on it, right? And you know we're a 2-day air process. So we're going to show up at your door and we're going to deliver your dough. And that's going to be our YouTube. And we're going to do it to like, did you know, like I looked up, we have all kinds of analytics that are ran on Shopify. This is stuff that I think people want to know as far as being a boss. Like tell us stuff we would never know about entrepreneurship. Well, I run a ton of analytics. Sometimes how much brookie did we sell this month? How many jars? How many baby jars did we sell? But then I looked up customers, popular customers, like your most returning customers. And there's this one customer, and I've been open going on 3 years. In 2 years, he spent $9,000 on dough. And I was like, holy bleep, holy crap, that's a lot of money. Like, so when I go to concerts, a lot of them now are like, thank you for spending your hard-earned money on me so I can come and sing for you and whatever and love my family. And the bird's going to go nuts now. So I want to literally show up at somebody's door who I talk to all the time on social media, who always writes me and says, I had a girl write me the other day. I met a girl named Rose. Literally, a girl named Rose who buys our dough now, and I've been her kind of support, or she'll be my support. I see you had a hard day. Somebody wrote me randomly the other day and said, I know you don't know me or whatever, but I just want to say I do get on and watch your stories all the time, and they make a difference in my day, so please don't stop. Last night, weirdly enough, I was at our hometown Kroger's getting stuff for today's social media shooting podcast, and this girl walks up and taps my shoulder, and I'm like, hi. And she said, hey, Rose, you're Rose, right? And I'm like, yeah, who's asking? Am I Rose? I don't know. Maybe I'm not today. But I said, yeah. She said, well, you may not remember me, but I get on Facebook every morning and watch your stuff. You're so inspiring, and just need you to know. I'm like, and so, what's your name? Should I know your name? She's like, well, we know each other from literally like 10 years ago. You were in a wedding. My husband was in the wedding, and that's how I know you. But so now I don't know you, but I just want to give you a hug. And I'm like, that literally made my day, right? Like, I'm getting nervous to like be on podcasts and get more involved and put myself out there. So I was like, that's exactly what I needed, because you're right. I do need to be out there. I do need to be outpouring love. I do need to be doing, my bird's trying to get to my head right now. I do need to be doing that kind of stuff. So we're going to be literally showing up at your doorstep, whether it's somebody I promised. There's a couple people I said, I promise I'm going to meet you one day. So I want to go meet those people. I want to go see the people who are spending their hard-earned freaking money on my product, because when you think about it, I'm a normal girl, guys. I didn't come from money. I had a job when I was 16 till literally now. I never had I worked full-time at 16 years old. My parents purchased my first car, but it was the Back to the Future car with plastic hubcaps. People always made fun of me, but that's what I was given. I have worked and grinded from the ground up, including Twisted Dough. And if you know me and you know where we came from, we literally used to serve out of deli containers. Like deli containers, you go into a place and I don't even know how we did that. They leaked everywhere, shit spilled everywhere, and people were like putting it all on social. And that is how we blew up. I give credit back to the day of Sarah Scarlucci on that, Lexi D. Young, she's passed now. Those girls really kind of just blew me up. So that is so cool. Back when social was people doing it like just because they wanted to share their love, there were no niches or selling points, People really outpoured their love and their dough that they got. So I always listened. I evolved from there, and now we are where we are to this day. We have cool labels, cool jars. We've changed our recipe 100 million times based on what you guys want, and we're still trying to change the recipe one more time. Did you know we're trying to create our own protein powder? Been at it for like 6 years. Swear my agenda this year is I'm not gonna let anybody tell me no. So that's one of my big goals this year is protein powder. So I can get a couple of ingredients out that a lot of people don't want in their food anymore, which is sucralose and carrageenan. We don't really need shelf-stable protein powder for 2 years because y'all buy the hell out of our dough, and we don't need it, so we use it so much. So hopefully while that design, not only could you buy our protein powder, but it will be what's in our dough, and it's custom created for us. So hopefully that will work out. About Black Friday. Oh my God, it blew my mind. We have never participated in Black Friday in the first 2 years because I didn't care. I don't know. This year I was like, I want to see what Black Friday is really like if you like ramp up ads and a special, and y'all blew my mind. Oh my gosh, like I literally want to, maybe we'll do it today. We're doing it today. I want to get the tickets of how many we ordered, and I want to put them out as far as it'll go, and I swear it would be a quarter mile long. I literally shit you not, it would be a quarter mile long. I don't even remember, we'll know today, but I bet it was close to 1,200 orders for us, which that's like 2 weeks of work for us, guys. So 1,200 orders in 2 days. I was mildly freaking out in the shop and like, faster, efficiency, let's go. Nobody, no, we're standing up for lunch. We got to get the product to the people because you guys are so used to 2-day air. That's a topic to talk about. Y'all guys are so used to 2-day air, we had to get it out. So Black Friday was epic. Not excited to do it again, but I know you guys loved it and loved the sale. It was an epic sale. Christmas is now in full freaking swing, and we have Christmas. I have to apologize. We literally launched Christmas flavors and sold out of everything in 4 days. Super sorry about that. I wanted to do a free jar because I have always done a free Christmas gift every year. So wanted to do a free jar. Literally sold out all the product. Was waiting on Alex, my new video guy, to get here. So we didn't want to make any extra new product because we really wanted to film a lot of it. So a lot of you guys, I'm so sorry, ordered all your free and we had to give you just whatever was available because we can't hold, hundreds of orders just for that free product. So if you got something off, you got something different, because I've had quite a few texts already. That is why. Super sorry, but we are going to, starting tomorrow, Whip's about to relaunch and everything will keep going. So since Christmas got started a little late, we ran out of stuff so early. When we relaunch, we're taking Christmas all the way through January, baby. But talking about shipping. I'm so sorry. It's so expensive. Y'all, shipping is so expensive. I can't tell you enough. I know my regular consumers know, but hopefully we start getting some stuff of people watching us just to learn the insides of our business, because I guarantee you I answer 15 messages a day about, I want your product, but shipping's so expensive. I wish I could buy your product, but your shipping sucks. I mean, just mean comments. Guys, shipping is shipping, okay? It costs to ship. It doesn't matter if you're FedEx, it doesn't matter if you're postal, it doesn't matter if you're UPS. All the rates are the same. We actually are called a high volume shipping, but we're still a really small business. So we get the best discount. So people say, well, I get it cheaper somewhere else. You may, because you have to pay for shipping, okay? Either the business can afford to pay for all that shipping, or they hide it in the cost of their product. But our product is only $7, $10, or $16. Well, if shipping is $14 and you buy a $16 product, I only make $2. I would have to run my business, have no help, make it, ship it, and do every piece of that business. So I just know that shipping cannot be hidden in our business, which is why we do one free shipping day a month. We always do that. So one day a month I lose, and I wish I could have you guess, but if you could right now, take a guess at what you think shipping is, literally, for one day for us. And I'm now going to give you the answer. It's over $2,000. So once a month, I take $2,000 out of my pocket and I buy your shipping, so you can stock up on that day if you want to, So just remember, shipping is shipping. It's in everything. But, online, when you're buying an expensive item, they can hide it in their cost, or they can afford to lose $10 to $14, however much your shipping is. Now, I challenge you, because people challenge me all the time. I'm like, shipping's not expensive. Like, I guess most people don't walk into shipping facilities anymore. But if you walked into a facility and said, hi, I want to ship this pillow to somebody, or ship this box, or whatever it is, it's no cheaper than literally $14 anymore. We went and did a test run, and that could be a cool video too. Again, went and put a package, put it out to Callie, to one of our best consumers, and it cost $30 ground. So we are 14. So that's actually really good. That's the business discount, right? And then people say about 2-day air, like, we're just grandfathered into this program from my previous business, Twisted Foods. So we're really, really, really lucky. So luckily, hopefully they'll never take that 2-day air program away. And we'll continue to do that. Otherwise, we'd have to go ground like everybody else. So just food for thought in shipping. That's a huge burning question at all times. Make sure you share that love. Help us answer those questions or those feedbacks if you ever see it on our ads or anything like that, or customer, or just social media, period. So got a surprise for you guys. Let me reach over here and get this cute little package. We're getting our packaging. Woo! I am super pumped. We have been approved to ship out 15,000 of these. So here's the thing. People said, how did you design your packaging? Number one, I asked the consumers, what is the one thing I always heard on social media about my product? People would be like, that this shit's expensive, and my family keeps eating my product and it makes me mad. Like, don't touch my dessert dough, buy your own. So I came up with the idea of like the dessert law. And yes, I came up with this all on my own. I'm so proud. Licking something that is not yours, because people are like, they'd eat my dough, and I wanted like a theme and funny because I'm funny and goofy. So then I put dessert detective here to investigate. So they're going to come in these tubes. We have 3 size tubes. So we have tall. This is the tallest. We have a medium and a small. So everybody will get one. That's a cool thing. Then when you open your package and you get it, all your product to be inside, it says, I licked it, so it's mine. So that's kind of cool. So hopefully you could be like your family, like, you see this? It says it's mine. Back off. So I hope you love the tubes. We're super excited about them. And everybody say a huge prayer that UPS doesn't stop letting us serve these, because they can. But if they do, we've already come up with a box design. So don't fear. We're just hoping they like the tubes because they are hard to ship. But we're going to be doing some really cool social with this. Like, my mom has like gone balls to the wall on sending me ideas. Like, she's like, oh my gosh, you could put all your crafting in here. You could take it on a picnic or you can put your wine in there. We can cut some holes and it could be like a little purse, or, like, you do all kinds. So I literally have a list of what you could do with these tubes. So don't throw them away. Put a lot of love into these, and we're waiting on these to run production right now. Get shipped to us. 15,000 people will get these tubes. So how many orders is that? Well, that's 15,000 orders. So that's a couple months worth of tubes. So make sure you're ready when we post that we have these. You get your order in, because you might get one of these might be like an exclusive thing. We might get kicked off the market in the first 15,000. So if we do, only 15,000 of you will get these. So we're going to wrap it up today about Being a Boss podcast. Here's what we hope for in 2024. We hope that we're going to get on here and tell you some really cool stuff. We hope we're going to teach you about entrepreneurship. I hope I'm going to be your mentor, be your guide, be out there to outpour love to you. I am super pumped about meeting a lot of you this year. I'm super pumped to tell you about what it's like to run a business, because we just talked like 2 little bitty things, but there's so much intricate detail. And a lot of people say, we want to know inside the business. We don't want to just see the dough being made or whatever. So we hope to do a lot of that this year. Shoot me a DM. I'm Rose B. Hankins on Instagram. Shoot me a DM of what you want me to talk about. I'd love to do that. Love to collab with anybody who'd love to collab about business, burning questions. So much we can talk about, little time. I always try to keep it 15 to 20 minutes, so you'll tune in. Everybody's got 15 or 20 minutes. Can't wait to see you guys in 2024. Thank you for tuning in to 100% Twisted Being a Boss podcast. See you guys later.